Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Federal Reserve has just made a move that very few expected, and it's the first domino to fall. Stick around, because I assure you, you won't want to miss a single second of this analysis. Let's get straight to the point. For years, the biggest wall for cryptocurrencies like XRP has been regulatory uncertainty. The banks, the big institutions, wanted in, but they were scared. Scared of what? Of reputational risk? The Federal Reserve itself, the most powerful central bank in the world, was telling them, be careful with crypto. Well, that wall has crumbled. The FED has officially eliminated reputational risk oversight for banks that want to work with crypto. So what does this mean in plain English? It means the light has gone from amber to green. They are telling the banking sector, go ahead. The path is clear. This is a monumental shift. It asks the formal invitation for institutional money. We talking hundreds of billions of dollars to start flowing into the ecosystem. In which coin is best positioned for banking? Exactly XRP. It has always been said that XRP is the banker's coin, and now it has the chance to prove it. Think about it for a second. While other cryptocurrencies have an infinite or enormous supply, XRP's supply is finite. It's capped. No more can be created. Now imagine that banks, with the Fed's permission, start using XRP for what it was designed for. A fast and cheap bridge currency for international transfers. Every time they use it, demand will increase, but the supply remains the same. It's basic economics, guys. A massive increase in demand with a fixed supply can only mean one thing for the price. We're talking about large-scale adoption that could be exponential. But if the green light from the Fed wasn't enough, get ready for the real tsunami. The probability of an XRP ETF being approved in the United States this year is estimated at 95%. We've already seen what the Bitcoin ETF did. It opened the doors to millions of retail investors and pension funds that couldn't buy Bitcoin directly. It was a flood of capital. Now, imagine that same flood heading towards an asset with a much smaller market cap. An XRP ETF isn't just good news. It's a catalyst that can multiply demand overnight. We are talking about a level of accessibility and liquidity that XRP has never had in its history. And while all this is happening, what's going on in the market day to day? If you've seen volatility, if you've seen sudden drops followed by equally rapid rises, it's not a coincidence. This has a name, a shape. The big players, the market makers, are literally wiping everyone who is shorting XRP, all the overleveraged traders, off the map. They are clearing the field. It's like stretching a slingshot's rubber band right before letting it go. They are removing resistance, accumulating quietly, preparing for a clean and explosive upward move. It's a textbook signal that the market movers see tremendous value at current prices and don't want weak passengers on the ride. And as if that weren't enough, the global context is also favorable. Talks of a ceasefire in geopolitical conflict zones are injecting optimism into all risk markets, and cryptocurrencies are the first to benefit. Furthermore, interest rate cuts are anticipated. Cheaper money means more investment in assets, like crypto. So not only do we have XRP's own catalysts, but the macroeconomic wind is also starting to blow in its favor. Everything, absolutely everything, is aligning. Look, I've been in this market for a long time. I've seen bull and bear cycles. But rarely, very rarely, have I seen a perfect storm like this, forming over a single asset. We are at a foundational moment for XRP. That's why my conviction is at its peak. I am not selling a single XRP. In fact, for me, these dips are buying opportunities. This is the time for patience, for long-term conviction. We are not here for 20 or 30%. The potential being unlocked is of a completely different order of magnitude. We are at a foundational moment for XRP. This is the calm before the storm. The coming months will be decisive. If you have conviction in XRP, show it. Hold your coins tight. This is just the beginning. See you in the next video.